everybody. So, weird short episode today, but I just wanted to give you a brief update on Myrna. I did find a fuel pump gauge in one of my toolboxes, and it does measure 1 psi at a time, so that's great news. Don't have a hose, and this nipple is smaller than quarter inch, but it appears to be functioning, so at least I've got the gauge one step closer. I did buy some fuel line, because obviously I have to create a T. Everything that's in here is a quarter inch ID. I'll crimp down on the fuel pump. My bigger problem is I went to 2 Home Depots and 2 auto parts stores, and no one has a quarter inch barbed T, or even a plastic T. Everybody's got like 3/4 inch and inch. I don't know. Every place I went, the rack was clear. They certainly exist, but I got tired of looking. I also have rubber vacuum caps to replace the cracked and rotted ones here on Myrna, so we'll at least do that. And as you guys know, I believe that there's more pressure that fuel pump is putting out, probably 6 psi, and it should only be doing like 2.5 or 3. We're going to test it with the gauge, obviously, as soon as I get a T. And then I also bought a fuel pump regulator. So assuming I'm correct, we'll be able to monitor or torque down that fuel pressure. And hopefully that'll get us a step closer before I start tearing apart the fuel pump and that flange, as we've talked about previously. Now, I was planning to do all of that today, but yesterday, my mother has been talking about wanting to get a new, more exciting vehicle. She's got a Toyota RAV4, which admittedly is very pedestrian, but it's a good car, but not the most exciting. So we went shopping about, hoping to find her something a little bit more fun. Well, much to my chagrin, she didn't find anything fun, but I did, and that's why we're not working on Myrna this weekend. You're gonna have to wait another week. You wanna see what I bought? Come on. So I bought a 2018 Fiat 124 Spider Lusso. So let me pull her out and we can take a quick look at this vehicle. All right, so as I was saying, this is a 2018 Fiat 124 Spider Lusso edition. This has a 1.4 liter turbocharged 160 horsepower engine. It's about 160 inches long, about 48.5 inches high, and the wheelbase is about 91 inches. As you can see, it's very pretty. I got a chance to drive it, and it is magnificent. It's not a rocket ship, but it is a hell of a lot of fun to drive. As you may or may not know, this is actually based off a Miata platform. It's commonly referred to as a Fiata, which I find hilarious. But said it is quite a bit of fun. It's the easiest top to go up and down. It's one hand, brings it up, brings it down. It's got a pretty good size trunk here. Plenty of room. Bigger than you would think for a roadster. Got 17-inch alloy rims. I don't know, I saw it and I just had to have it. So as I was saying, this is essentially probably about 80% Miata or MX-5. This vehicle is actually built in the Miata factory in Hiroshima, Japan. Mazda transmission, Mazda frame, mostly a Mazda body. Basically the nose and the tail end is all Fiat, and obviously the motor, this is a Fiat motor out of the 500, I believe, and you can see the turbocharger right there. Vehicle is super, super clean. Probably my only, I suppose, observation is I'm going to get a performance exhaust. It's a little quiet for me. I think it should have a little bit more pep. I've looked online, and for, I don't know, $500-800, I can get one that's got a little bit more rat-a-tat-tat, if you know what I mean. I think it's called a ragazoon, just to make it sound just a little bit faster than it actually is. But as I noted previously, this is a pant load of fun to drive. I'm going to take it to work all next week just to sort of get a feel for it. I've had to order a couple of things, most importantly a sunshade, because it didn't have one and it's warm out here. So that'll be here on Thursday. So I bought a temporary one and cut it to fit because this window is small, SM all. But anyway, there's my new toy. I don't know. Haven't decided what we're gonna call her. Maybe Sophia or Sophie, since she's Italian. I don't know. She's more Japanese than Italian, I suppose. But anyway. One, two, four, Spider. I dig it. Okay, in this world, when you can be anything you want, you be kind, you be humble, you be forgiving, you be melting snow, and remember, have a little fun. It's later than you think. That's why I bought this bitchin' car. Have a great day. Bye.